Mary Magdalene, a woman shrouded in mystery and intrigue, holds a prominent place in Christian tradition. Her story, interwoven with the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus, has captivated believers and scholars for centuries. Yet, despite her significance, her true identity has often been obscured by misinterpretations and legends. Often depicted as a repentant prostitute, Mary Magdalene's image has been distorted over time. In reality, she was a devoted follower of Jesus, playing a crucial role in his ministry and witnessing pivotal events in his life. Her story, when stripped of centuries of embellishment, reveals a woman of great faith, courage, and unwavering devotion. This essay aims to delve into the historical accounts and theological interpretations surrounding Mary Magdalene. By examining the biblical narratives and exploring the various traditions surrounding her, we can begin to understand her profound impact on Christianity. Ultimately, the story of Mary Magdalene is a testament to the transformative power of faith. Her unwavering belief in Jesus, even in the face of adversity, serves as an inspiration to believers across the globe. Mary Magdalene's journey of faith began when she encountered Jesus. This pivotal moment marked the start of a profound transformation in her life, one that would see her become an integral part of Jesus' ministry. She became one of his most devoted disciples, following him with unwavering loyalty and dedication. Her commitment was evident in her actions and her willingness to leave everything behind. Hailing from Magdala, a bustling fishing town on the Sea of Galilee, Mary Magdalene left her former life behind to follow Jesus on his travels and teachings. The decision to leave her home and the familiar surroundings of Magdala was not an easy one, but her faith in Jesus gave her the strength to embark on this new path. The Gospels tell us that Jesus had cast out 7 demons from Mary Magdalene, an event that speaks to her past struggles and her subsequent liberation through her faith. This miraculous healing was a turning point in her life, symbolizing her rebirth and the beginning of her unwavering devotion to Jesus. This experience likely deepened her devotion to Jesus and fueled her desire to support his ministry. Her gratitude for her healing manifested in her steadfast support and her active participation in spreading Jesus' message. Unlike some disciples who struggled with doubt and fear, Mary Magdalene remained steadfast in her belief. Her faith was unshakable, and she stood as a pillar of strength among Jesus' followers. She stood by Jesus' side, offering both financial support and unwavering emotional support. Her contributions were vital to the sustenance of Jesus' ministry, and her presence was a source of comfort and encouragement to him. Her presence, alongside other women who followed Jesus, challenged the societal norms of the time and demonstrated the inclusive nature of Jesus' message. These women, including Mary Magdalene, played a crucial role in the early Christian community, breaking barriers and setting new precedents. Mary Magdalene's role as a disciple extended beyond mere observation. She was an active participant in Jesus' teachings, engaging with his message and contributing to the discussions that shaped the early Christian doctrine. She actively engaged with Jesus' teachings, demonstrating a deep understanding of his message. Her insights and perspectives were valued, and she was recognized as a key figure among Jesus' followers. Her presence at key events in Jesus' life, including his crucifixion and resurrection, further solidifies her position as a central figure in early Christianity. Mary Magdalene's unwavering faith and dedication made her a witness to the most significant moments in Christian history, cementing her legacy as a true disciple and witness. As Jesus faced his darkest hour, Mary Magdalene's unwavering faith shone brightly. While many disciples scattered in fear, Mary Magdalene, along with other faithful women, remained at the foot of the cross, bearing witness to Jesus' suffering and death. The Gospels paint a poignant picture of Mary Magdalene's grief as she watched Jesus endure the agony of crucifixion. Yet amidst her sorrow, her faith never wavered. She remained present, offering comfort and support to Jesus in his final moments. Her presence at the crucifixion speaks volumes about her character. It demonstrates her unwavering loyalty, her profound empathy, and her willingness to stand by Jesus even in the face of unimaginable pain and suffering. This act of unwavering devotion during Jesus' darkest hour foreshadows the pivotal role she would soon play in proclaiming the good news of his resurrection. Mary Magdalene's presence at the cross serves as a powerful reminder of the enduring strength of faith, even in the face of profound loss and despair. Section 4. The Empty Tomb. Mary Magdalene's profound encounter. In the hushed stillness of dawn, Mary Magdalene made her way to Jesus' tomb, her heart heavy with grief. The air was cool, and the first light of day was just beginning to break through the darkness, casting a soft glow over the garden. Each step she took was filled with sorrow and a sense of finality, as she prepared herself for the heart-breaking task ahead. She had come to anoint his body with spices, a final act of love and devotion. The spices she carried were a symbol of her deep respect and unwavering faith. As she prepared them, her mind was flooded with memories of Jesus' teachings and the moments they had shared. Yet as she approached the tomb, she was met with an astonishing sight. The stone had been rolled away and the tomb was empty. Her heart raced and a mix of emotions surged through her: confusion, fear, and a glimmer of hope. Could it be that something miraculous had happened? Overwhelmed with confusion and fear, Mary Magdalene ran to tell the disciples, Peter and John, that Jesus' body was gone. Her voice trembled as she relayed the shocking news, her mind struggling to comprehend the reality of the empty tomb. Together they raced back to the tomb, where they too found it empty. The sight of the empty tomb left them bewildered, and they began to question what could have happened. Had someone taken Jesus' body, or was there a greater mystery at play? John, upon seeing the linen cloths that had wrapped Jesus' body, believed. The neatly folded cloths were a silent testament to something extraordinary, and in that moment John's faith was renewed. While Mary Magdalene remained outside, weeping, her tears flowed freely as she grappled with the loss and the mystery of the empty tomb. The weight of her sorrow was almost unbearable. As she stood there overcome with sorrow, two angels appeared before her, inquiring about her tears. Their presence was both awe-inspiring and comforting, and their gentle voices asked, "Woman, why are you weeping?" "They have taken my Lord away," she cried, "and I do not know where they have laid him." Her voice was filled with anguish and desperation as she sought answers to the whereabouts of Jesus' body. Then, turning around, she saw Jesus standing there, but she did not recognize him. Her eyes, blurred with tears, could not see clearly, and her mind was clouded with grief. "Woman, why are you weeping? Whom are you seeking?" Jesus asked. His voice was gentle and filled with compassion, yet she did not realize it was him. Mistaking him for the gardener, Mary Magdalene pleaded with him, "Sir, if you have carried him away, tell me where you have laid him, and I will take him away." Her plea was heartfelt, driven by her deep love and devotion to Jesus. At that moment, Jesus spoke her name, Mary. Instantly, she recognized him. The sound of her name, spoken by Jesus, broke through her sorrow and confusion, bringing clarity and joy. "Rabboni!" she exclaimed, using an Aramaic term of endearment meaning teacher. Her heart leapt with joy and her spirit was lifted. Overjoyed and overwhelmed, Mary Magdalene reached out to touch him, but Jesus gently stopped her. His touch was tender, yet firm, as he conveyed an important message. "Do not hold on to me," he said, "for I have not yet ascended to the Father." His words were a reminder of the greater purpose that lay ahead and the promise of his return to the Father. Section 5. Apostle to the Apostles, proclaiming the resurrection. Following her profound encounter with the risen Christ, Mary Magdalene's grief transformed into a surge of ecstatic joy. Her sorrow, which had weighed heavily on her heart, was lifted in an instant, replaced by an overwhelming sense of hope and renewal. This moment marked a pivotal turning point, not only in her life, but also in the narrative of the early Christian community. Jesus entrusted her with a mission of paramount importance, to go and tell his disciples the astonishing news of his resurrection. This task was not just a simple message delivery, it was a profound responsibility that underscored her significance in the unfolding story of the resurrection. Mary Magdalene was chosen to be the first to witness and proclaim this miraculous event, a role that would forever enshrine her in the annals of Christian history. "Go to my brothers," Jesus instructed her, "and say to them, I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God." These words were not just a message, but a declaration of a new relationship between humanity and the divine. It signified a new era where the barriers between God and man were bridged through the resurrection. With these words, Mary Magdalene became the first apostle of the resurrection, the first herald of the new covenant. her role was groundbreaking as she was tasked with sharing the most significant news in Christian history. This moment established her as a pivotal figure whose testimony would lay the foundation for the spread of Christianity. Faithfully, she ran back to the disciples, her heart overflowing with the incredible news. Each step she took was filled with purpose and determination, knowing that she carried a message that would change the world. Her journey back to the disciples was not just a physical one, but a spiritual mission that would ignite the flame of faith in the hearts of many. "I have seen the Lord," she proclaimed, sharing the details of her encounters with the risen Christ. Her voice, filled with conviction and joy, resonated with the disciples who were still grappling with the events of the past few days. Her testimony was a beacon of hope, illuminating the path forward for the early Christian community. Her testimony, imbued with the authority of first-hand experience, became a cornerstone of the Christian faith. The disciples, inspired by her unwavering belief and the miraculous news she brought, found renewed strength and purpose. Her words were not just a recounting of events, but a powerful affirmation of the resurrection's reality. Mary Magdalene's role as apostle to the apostles is significant on multiple levels. It highlights her unique position as a trusted confidant of Jesus and underscores the crucial role women played in early Christianity. Her story challenges traditional narratives and showcases the inclusive nature of Jesus' ministry. It highlights her unique position as a trusted confidant of Jesus and underscores the crucial role women played in early Christianity. Her presence and actions were a testament to the fact that the message of Jesus was for all, regardless of gender or social status. This inclusivity was revolutionary and set the tone for the early Christian movement. Her testimony, delivered with unwavering conviction, helped to solidify the disciples' belief in the resurrection and emboldened them to spread the good news throughout the world. The impact of her words reverberated through the ages, inspiring countless generations of believers to carry forward the message of hope and redemption. The story of Mary Magdalene's proclamation serves as a powerful reminder that the Christian faith is grounded in the reality of the resurrection. Her experience, marked by both profound grief and immeasurable joy, continues to inspire and challenge believers centuries later. It is a testament to the transformative power of faith and the enduring legacy of those who bear witness to the truth. Her experience, marked by both profound grief and immeasurable joy, continues to inspire and challenge believers centuries later. Mary Magdalene's journey from despair to elation is a powerful narrative that resonates with the core of the Christian experience, reminding us all of the hope and renewal that the resurrection brings.